हरे कृष्णा। कौन कौन है? जयराज हैं, धीरज हैं, और कौन है? अभिषेक प्रभु। हरे कृष्णा, शुरू करें? हरि बोल। अभिषेक प्रभु, ओके। मम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने। नमाचार्यपदाय निताय कृपापदाय कृष्णाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरिओम प्रभु भी हैं। हरे कृष्णा, हरिओम प्रभु। तो आज हम आगे पढ़ते हैं। वी हैव I am asked to we'll continue from section 5.4.1, crossing this ocean of ignorance. So आप लोग में से कितने लोग को वर्ष पता है कि बहुत जन्म जन्म तक लिविंग भ्रम करते रहता है, मतलब
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु, वो वहाँ से स्टार्ट करना है। आध्यात्मिक क्लेश जहाँ से ना, ये वाला कल मेहर प्रभु।
अच्छा, ठीक है। तो एक्चुअली बहुत सारा हमारा कॉन्शियसनेस, our consciousness is mostly polluted, and the greatest iron।
क्लेश से चालू करना है।
ठीक है, मैं वहीं से चालू करता हूँ। is polluted, and the greatest irony of this state is that we don't recognize it, and it's not very easy to recognize. Like we have our experience. I have been with Sir from 5 years, and Sir keeps telling, but it doesn't. We do not give real attention. With real attention, I mean it's very difficult for any person to recognize that I am suffering. Although we speak, although we hear, but to recognize or to realize also needs special mercy of Krishna when he puts us in some situations. When we are put in some situation, then we can recognize. Like there are 3 main miseries in our life. One is adhyatmika klesha. Adhyatmika means suffering due to one's own mind, body. So there are bodily miseries. We have seen how our body gets a lot of like fever and all sorts of stuff. And to recognize these miseries in these current situations is very easy. In other times we would have just read it that these are the miseries, but now you can also realize to the deepest in core of your heart, because this is prevalent everywhere in current situations, from body, mind, and everybody is practically into a chaotic situations. And so mostly in this, diseases, depression, stress, anxiety are manifestation of this suffering, and this happens with this happens to everybody in this world. Actually everybody has at some point of time, but now we have been seeing a recent case, how even big people who are so called successful in their life, generally considered successful from a normal societal positionship, they go into depression and there are a lot of stuff. And it can happen with anybody. Like Sir keeps telling, Sir has given an example here. that there are great personalities like Ronald Reagan. He had Alzheimer's disease. Margaret Thatcher, she was also suffering from dementia. I mean, she could not identify Margaret Thatcher, that who am I. So these are very deep miseries which is there for the conditioned souls in this world. So basically, like Sir says, like when Vipul sir's lecture I was hearing initially, this same Bhagavad Gita lecture series, he was talking about learning lessons from air, like wind. When wind passes, it passes from different uh, environment. Like sometimes it passes through a rose garden, sometimes it passes through a stool, maybe areas where there is stools. So, but it affects, but the air doesn't get affected. He was also giving example that nowadays when everything is stopped, the pollution is mostly stopped, so air has become clean again. So the situations doesn't change the air. So air passes through different areas, and the aroma it mixes, but it doesn't get touched. So our situation should be like this. We should learn the lesson that although situations current times is very depressing. Sir was giving a very profound. Sir gave a very profound statement in yesterday's class that this material world is at best depressing, and at worst it is a hell. So these are actually very deep statements, but we have to recognize that how we should not be, we should be continuing our duties. We should be understanding that the situation definitely makes brings different kleshas in our life, but as a soul we are part and parcel of Krishna, and we are very pure. We are unaffected by these things, but still, to the degree we identify with this body, mind, to that degree we'll feel the presence of these kleshas, and then that will be a reality check for our consciousness that, oh, how much I am entangled still, and then we have to take a progressive step forward. So there are three kleshas. One is adhyatmika, that is body and mind. One is adi bhautika. Adi bhautika means other living entities like malaria, so mosquitoes, suffering caused by other living entities. So not only because of our body and mind we suffer, but also when sometimes like war between countries, mass killing of the Jews, these are the examples, like plague and the current time the virus. So these are all Adi Bhautika Klesha. Adi Devika Klesha, the third one, is suffering caused by demigods when humans in the earthly planet do not follow the path of dharma. For example, excessive heat, cold, floods, earthquakes, famines are all this kind of suffering. And we don't have the control over these kinds of miseries. And I personally, I have one lesson from this recent times, that we want to become a controller every time. That's the main intention. Our spirit soul comes here, and our purpose should be to get free from this controllership mentality. Means we should become an instrument in the service of Krishna, like how Krishna wants to keep us, but it's not very easy actually, but at least theoretically we understand. Gradually at some point of time the information becomes realization if we are humble and we keep listening. So we have to understand this thing, that when we try to control things which is beyond our capacity, then we start feeling the kleshas like this. Sometimes we are disturbed by other living entities. We are disturbed by, there is change of nature because of adharma going around. One has to accept a bigger picture, how these kleshas act and why it acts, and we have to understand how our consciousness is so polluted. which is subjected to dualities of this world, and we keep suffering by repeated birth, old age, disease, and death. So these are the examples of the three different kinds of suffering, and that's why Durga Devi is called maintainer of this world, and her Trishul contains three pointed nails, and those three things represent these kleshas. So nobody is free from this kleshas in conditioned soul, in this conditioned form, and one has to transcend this, and suffering is there only when one is attached to this world. So every living entity should, the main goal is to come out of this suffering, which is due to our conditioned state, and be situated in Satchidananda. That is our real constitutional position. Like what is meant by constitutional position? Like for example, there is dharma of everything. For example, dharma refers to constitutional position in its real sense. So for example, sugar, what is the dharma of sugar, or what is the constitutional position of sugar? Constitutional nature of sugar is sweetness. Similarly, constitutional nature of salt is saltiness. Similarly, constitutional nature of our living entity is to become servant of God, love and serve. So if one is situated in that position, then he will be best. He will be the most happiest. But if one is diverted, if one tries to enjoy, one is not situated in the constitutional position of the servant. So like in current state, what is our we think ourselves, I am a IIT student, I am a professor, I am a Indian. So these are different identification, but actual identification will occur when we are situated in constitutional position of the soul, and then we try to see things. Oh, if I am soul, then what is my duty? Like my duty of studying IIT Kanpur is related to my identification as a student. Similarly, my identity of an Indian will inspire me to act on a national platform. But when I identify myself as a soul, then I will try to find, what is my duty then? So then we have to purify our consciousness, and we have to return back. And for that, there is chanting of the holy names, which is mentioned in Brahma Naradiya Purana, which is mentioned in different scriptures, different places. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this was initially, this was propagated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna movement. When he came in Kali Yuga, Krishna appeared in the form of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then he propagated this chanting of this Maha Mantra, which cleanses our consciousness and brings us to the original platform where we can understand what is our nature, and we can experience this not only after we have become purified, but even when we start the process. We'll start feeling good in the association of devotees. We'll see good qualities will emanate automatically, and in Kali Yuga, this is the only prescribed method of perfection. Like in Brahman Naradiya Purana, it is said, Hare Rama, Hare Rama Iva Kevalam, Kalau Nasti Eva Nasti Eva Nasti Eva Gatir Anyatha. Translation: in this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, the only means of deliverance is the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. There is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other way. So in this verse, 3 times repetition signifies the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra as the definitive and the only way to attain pure consciousness. And this has also been taught by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So there are different ages, we might be knowing. So in different ages, there were different methods of purification. Like in Satya Yuga, what was the process? In Satya Yuga, people used to do austerities. Then Treta Yuga, there was yajna offering, and then in Dwapar Yuga there was paricharya, means deity worship. And in Kali Yuga, almost everything is polluted. So Krishna appears in the form of holy name, and he spends all his potencies in the holy name. Wherever we are, we will be. Wherever we are, we can at once get in touch with this Hare Krishna Mahamantra and purify our existence. And especially in these uncertain moments, we should be taking good shelter when we are at home. We are alone. Miss we are not much engaged in our duties. We have a lot of time. Instead of trying to get captured by, overpowered by the depressing situations everywhere, we should get in touch with these devotees around us, and we should try to engage ourselves as much as possible in remembering the Lord through this holy name, especially Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So that should be our prime important thing we should focus these days. So I am very happy that Vipul sir is taking and all of you are participating well. We are not together, but by Shravan and Kirtanam it is said that one can be together. This is actually a real association. Sometimes when we are together physical, we may not be so much connected. So much things are going around, but just by hearing, one gets really connected about the Supreme Lord. So, Abhishek Bansal Prabhu, is it okay? Miss?
Yes, Prabhu.
So, any questions? Anybody wants to ask any questions, or what about the question which is there? What is to be done here? They will answer. Who will answer this?
We can take some questions. Yes, we can discuss this. The first year to answer you ask, can you discuss also?
Let Vipul, I think they can answer this question, and Vipul sir can see if they have done well. But this, how many questions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 9, 5, 14 questions are there.
Like Prabhuji, we generally discuss it after the class only, but this is of the whole section.
Yeah. This contains the whole section.
Like
so
anybody, we can do the first years will. We can do like the first years will come prepared with the answers of this, and we'll discuss it in the next class with So the first years can prepare these answers, so they'll get more time also, and they'll come tomorrow prepared. For today's class, do anybody have any questions? Yes. Ravi Prabhu. Any questions? Hare Krishna, do anybody have any questions? Rajkumar Prabhu, do you have any questions? Dheeraj Prabhu, Chiranjit Prabhu, Vinay Prabhu. Okay, Ravi Prabhu, the section is over. You can, the time is not very much. We have only talked 20 minutes. You can share some of your experience till then. Hare Krishna, Ravi Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Gone. Okay, I think Ravi Prabhu has gone. Hare Krishna.
Yes.
हरिओम प्रभु, हरिओम प्रभु। हरे कृष्णा, हरिओम प्रभु, हरिओम प्रभु। हरे कृष्णा, हरे कृष्णा। हरिओम प्रभु, आर यू देयर? आर यू देयर? Okay, so we have the class. धीरज प्रभु, आपने कल कितना राउंड? 2 राउंड। चिरंजीव प्रभु, आपने कितना राउंड?
बात हो गई क्या?
चिरंजीव प्रभु, चिरंजीव प्रभु। हरे कृष्णा, चिरंजीव प्रभु।
हाँ प्रभु जी। हेलो, हरे कृष्ण।
कितना राउंड पेंडिंग किया कल?
मैंने 2 राउंड किए।
अरे तो 2 राउंड तो आप नॉर्मली करते हैं ना?
नॉर्मल 1, हाँ 1 से 2 करता हूँ।
तो और आपने नेक्टर ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन कितना तैयारी कर लिया क्विज के लिए?
हाँ 1 वर्ष हो गया मेरा। आज मैं और 2 वर्ष कर लूंगा।
बढ़िया लग रहा है नेक्टर ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन।
हाँ बिल्कुल।
मतलब आपने परपर्ट के साथ पढ़ा है?
हाँ वही पर्पज के साथ पढ़ा, इसलिए टाइम लग रहा है। नॉर्मली तो कुछ है ही नहीं।
अच्छा लगेगा, मतलब उसमें काफी परपर्ट में काफी सारी चीजें दे रखी है, उसमें तो मजा आएगा।
हाँ टेक्स्ट में मतलब टेक्स्ट में जो बताया गया है कि जो भी लिखा गया है उससे मिसकॉन्सेप्शन हो सकते हैं, इसलिए पर्पज में काफी एक्सप्लेन किया गया है, वो इसलिए पढ़ना है।
हाँ तो जैसे अगर आप 3 वर्ष भी पढ़ेंगे तो वो 21 तारीख को है क्विज, तो 21 तक हो जाएगा। 3 वर्ष रोज
हाँ।
धीरज प्रभु, आपने पढ़ा नेक्टर ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन? हरे कृष्णा, धीरज प्रभु। राजकुमार प्रभु।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। मतलब मैंने नहीं पढ़ा अभी, मतलब मैं पढ़ूंगा। नहीं मैं पढ़ा नहीं हूँ एक्चुअली। मुझे अभी यहाँ मुझे जाना है, तो मतलब मैं थोड़ा सा बिजी हूँ, थोड़ा सा काम रहता है तो मतलब।
अच्छा, आपका शिफ्ट हो रहा है, आप बॉम्बे से?
हाँ तो तभी मुझे जाना है, तो परसों जाना है, तो थोड़ा सा बिजी।
ठीक है, तो आप देखिएगा जितना आपका टाइम मिल सके उस हिसाब से करिएगा।
हाँ जी प्रभु जी।
राजकुमार प्रभु, आपने 1 वर्ष फर्स्ट वर्ष पढ़ा है?
हाँ प्रभु, पहला वर्ष कंप्लीट।
मतलब परपट के साथ?
हाँ हाँ पूरा, मतलब पहला वर्ष पढ़ा था अच्छे से। हाँ अच्छा है। हाँ
क्या मतलब कुछ 1-2 पॉइंट बताओ तो मतलब काफी अच्छा लगा हो, 1-2 पॉइंट जो आपको सबसे अच्छे लगे।
मतलब याद तो मतलब जैसे मतलब हम पश्चाताप करते हैं, तो फिर पश्चाताप करने के बाद भी फिर वही काम करते हैं जिसके लिए हमने पश्चाताप किया था, तो पश्चाताप करने का फायदा क्या होता है, मतलब फायदा क्या हुआ, मतलब इसी के बारे में है ज्यादातर। जैसे हाथी का एग्जाम्पल दिया गया है। हाथी नहाने जाता है, फिर नहाने के आने के बाद फिर वो मिट्टी अपने ऊपर डाल लेता है, तो उसे नहाने का क्या फायदा हुआ। मतलब तो इस तरह से मतलब प्रायश्चित नहीं करना चाहिए कि दोबारा वही काम करने लगे। ऐसे ही मतलब ये अच्छा पॉइंट है।
और चिरंजीव प्रभु, आप भी 1-2 पॉइंट बता दीजिए जो आपको सबसे अच्छे लगे हो।
इसमें स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर कौन बन सकते हैं वो डिफाइन किया गया है। तो उसमें वैसे टेक्स्ट में लिखा गया है कि जो अपने टंग नाइटल को, अपने बेली को, जो अपने माइंड को, अपने एंगर को और अपने टंग को कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं, तो वही बन सकता है। तो ऐसे तो नॉर्मली अगर देखा जाए, जो टंग को कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं इसका मतलब है कि जो बोलना ही छोड़ दे, मतलब लाइक दैट ऐसा लगता है। पर वर्कआउट में पढ़ने के बाद पता चला है कि टंग को कंट्रोल करना मतलब किसने कॉन्शियस, मतलब किसने के बारे में बात करना है।
दो चीजें हैं, मतलब टंग दो तरीके से कंट्रोल होती है।
हाँ, एक तो खाने से और एक मतलब बातें करने से। खाना
हाँ,
मतलब
एक तो
प्रसादम खाना।
हाँ, तो मतलब और आपको ये भी पता है ना कि टंग जो होता है वो सेंटर होता है सारे सेंसेस का। अगर आप टंग कंट्रोल कर लेते तो आपके बाकी सारे सेंसेस अपने आप कंट्रोल में आ जाते हैं।
अच्छा।
ये भी शायद लिखा था, शायद लिखा होगा कि टंग जो होता है वो लाइन में
हाँ
होता है सारे
हाँ
सेंसेस, ऐसा कुछ लिखा
हाँ।
होगा। तो टंग जो होता है सबसे मुश्किल होता है कंट्रोल करना, पर अगर आप टंग कंट्रोल कर लेते हो तो बाकी सारे सेंसेस अपने आप कंट्रोल में आ जाते हैं। आज मैं एक वर्ड्स दे देता हूँ याद करने के लिए। दो दिन से वर्ड्स नहीं दिया ना। ठीक है, एक अच्छा वर्ड्स देता हूँ। हरे कृष्णा, एक बार